In this video, we'll discuss about calorific value of respiratory quotient. How energy content of food stuff is measured. So first look about calorific value. What is calorific value? The energy content of food materials is measured in calories. So energy content of food material is measured in calories. So 1 calories is the heat required to rise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 degree centigrade. So 1 calories is the heat required to rise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 centigrade. Since it is a very small unit, in medical practice, the energy content is usually expressed in kilocalories, which is equal to 1000 calories. 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.5 kilojoules. Here, the maximum available energy contained in a food can be measured by burning in the foodstuff. It is an atmosphere of oxygen, particularly in the machine, in a bomb calorimeter. That machine name is bomb calorimeter. That one quite different from calorimeter. The calorimeter is a different instrument used in clinical biochemistry as well as chemistry lab, used to measurement of optical density. Calorific value of nutrient, otherwise known as energy density, means how much content of energy presented in the foodstuff. Energy yield per unit weight of food. So here energy yield per unit weight of food. Carbohydrate produce 4 kilocalorie per gram. Fat produce 9 kilocalorie per gram. Protein produce 4.2 kilocalorie per gram. Alcohol produce 7 kilocalorie per gram. So highest energy is generated fat, with the help of fat. So mixed food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, this one producing 4.8 kilocalorie per gram. Apart from that, the energy content, you have also calculated important parameter, respiratory quotient. So respiratory quotient is the carbon dioxide production for oxygen consumptions. So it is the ratio of carbon dioxide production to oxygen consumption. At rest, oxygen consumption is about 250 to 300 ml per minute, while carbon dioxide production is about 200 to 250 ml per minute. So what is the importance of respiratory quotient? It is determine the nature of food substance oxidized in different tissue under different condition. So first one is, it will determine the nature of food substance oxidized in different tissue and under different condition. Whether it is aerobic or anaerobic condition. Carbohydrate is providing respiratory quotient is 1, while fat is giving respiratory quotient 0.7. So less carbon dioxide production in oxygen consumption, while protein is about respiratory quotient 0.8. Second, for transformation of one food substance into another one, that is measured in the form of respiratory quotient. If carbohydrate, which is oxygen rich molecules, while fat less oxygen, so here oxygen less, more carbon dioxide production, so higher respiratory quotient for carbohydrate, while fat have low respiratory quotient. Respiratory quotient denote the type of food utilization after the absorptions. If we get respiratory quotient 1, carbohydrate is utilized. If respiratory quotient 0.7, it indicates fat utilization. When the rate of utilization of fat increases in relation to carbohydrate, means respiratory quotient is fall. Generally, our body cells depended on glucose for their energy purpose. Mostly depended on the glucose means carbohydrate, but in sometimes diabetic mellitus, diabetes mellitus, then utilization of carbohydrate is reduced. Respiratory quotient also fall. Respiratory quotient is lowest when ketolysis is very active. Simply that uncontrolled diabetes mellitus and starvation, respiratory quotient will be lowest. The energy produced is approximately equal to 20 kg per liter of oxygen for all metabolic fuel. Suppose, for example, 1 liter of oxygen can utilized by any person, means it is producing about 20 kg of energy inside our body. So this is all about calorific value and respiratory quotient. So this one is the statement format. Kilojoule. Thanks for watching.